Sir, do you mind if we ask you some questions?
Yeah.
What's the first thing that comes into your mind when I say the word all-powerful?
You can bench 50 million pounds.
All right, not quite. All-powerful, that means you can do anything. So try infinite pounds. How would you like that ability? Well, what if I told you that there was a person who did have that ability?
Who that?
That would be God.
Who that?
All right, stop. Hayden, let me ask you another question. Do you need people to live? Like, do you like the presence of other people in your life?
Yeah, not like annoying people like you.
Oh, okay. Well, so God doesn't need anybody. He's completely self-reliant. He needs no one else. He's okay just by himself. But guess what?
That means he's lonely.
No, because he likes relationships with people. He doesn't need them, but he wants a relationship with people, and that includes you. Would you like to have a relationship with him too?
Sure.
Okay, stop.
Howdy there, sir.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Do you know who... Hold on. Can you turn that off? It's a little bit loud.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. You know who God is?
Yeah.
Well, I sure hope so. Okay. Do you think God is all-powerful? Is that your belief?
No.
No. What do you think?
I think that he was just a man with given powers that came down to the earth, came by some God. I believe in God, but I don't think he's real, if that makes sense.
So you know that... Well, let me get this straight. You know that other people believe in God, but you don't believe in him in yourself?
No, I think they're a bunch of fools.
May I ask why?
Well, how can you believe that someone was here before time? That doesn't make sense. Time has always been here. How can someone be here before time and be in control of time? There has to be... How is time just not in control of itself, like the end days?
I understand.
Or whatever you people call it.
But how do you think that the earth came to be?
I think it was just a big bang that a bunch of cells came together. They all formed in the earth. They all formed and boom, the universe came and now we're here.
All right.
And there's 4 wheels here.
So you completely do not believe in the idea of God?
No, it does not per se interest me.
All right. Well, would you like to hear some information that maybe I believe might change your mind?
Sure, I got time.
And that is what omniscience means. And to put it the simplest way, it just means that God is all-powerful. Now, what do you think about the verses that I shared with you?
Well, man, you really changed my mind. I see what you mean, and I'll give church a chance this Sunday if you invite me to yours. It's fine. I'll try to go one with my family.
Slow down, dagnabbit. All right. Well, hope to see you there.
You too. Thank you for your time,
Hey,
son.
if you're gonna come to a church, come to FBT. Shameless plug. All right. Well, have a nice day.
I'll try. Hey, do you mind if I ask you two a question?
Sure.
So, first off, what religion do you believe in?
Buddhism. Yeah, we're Buddhist.
Why do you believe in Buddhism?
Well, Buddhism is like, there's not really a God, There's just kind of always been and always will be. But Buddha, he was not the perfect man, but like he was enlightened, He figured out how to live the good way, Just trying to get to heaven by being a good person, That's what Buddha's all about. He got enlightened.
What do you mean by enlightened?
Well, enlightened, you just kind of figured out the key to life, just enlightened.
Was Buddha a god, in your
No.
perspective?
He wasn't a god, he was just a good man, right?
So you think he was just a man given powers who was put on the earth and then died and went to heaven? That's what you think?
No, he didn't die and go to heaven.
What do you think then?
I mean, he just lived, and then eventually he found inner peace and got enlightened, and lived a good rest of the life and got to heaven because he was enlightened and knew how to live his life a good way.
Would you like me to show you some verses in the Bible that might change your mind?
I mean, we're open to the whole Christian thing. I mean, you can have your beliefs, but we don't believe in it, We're going to stay Buddhist. I think that if you just gave us those verses, it'd be a waste, you know?
Okay.
So,
Well, thank you.
Hope having.
It's fine. Thank you
day.
for your time.
Yeah, I'll do a left hand shake. Hey, man.
What's up?
You catch anything?
Nah, not really.
Where's your fishing buddy?
I'm a fishing boat. Somewhere.
Yeah, no fun.
Dog, not a male.
No fun fishing alone, is it?
Yeah, not really, but I always got guy with me.
I can stand here and talk to you a little bit if you want me to.
I'll go right ahead, man.
All right. You believe in God or anything?
Yeah, man, I go to church every week, go every Sunday.
Really?
I go to a place called Forest Baptist Temple. I think I've seen you around there before. What's your name again?
Brendan.
Oh, nice to meet you, Brandon. I'm Christopher.
You too. All right. It's really refreshing to meet a Christian. And, you know, I mean, I've been out here all day talking to people. And I even ran into a few Buddhists.
That's kind of, I don't really have nothing against them. But it's crazy how much it's spreading. I feel like the Lord don't get enough credit as he should get.
Yeah, so you believe in, like, God is all-powerful, right?
Oh, heck yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, all-powerful means that he created the universe. He was here before time. God also created this pond. He created temples. Created everything. I mean, you can't, in my perspective, I don't think you can just believe that there was a quote Big Bang Theory. That does not make sense. Because if there was a Big Bang Theory, how did it just happen? And like, how did all that stuff get here that would have caused it? You know?
Yeah. All right. Well, anything else you got to say? Oh, hey, I got another question. You ever hear that saying, can God make a rock so big that he can't lift it?
No.
Well, just based off of hearing it just now, what are your thoughts about that?
Well, I don't really believe that because God can do anything he wants whenever he wants. But whenever he does it, don't take it the wrong way. He doesn't without sin because he's all perfect. He can't sin. Just like us, when we get to heaven, we will not be able to sin. Sin will have no cast on us at all. We will not be able to sin. It will not even be a thing. It won't even be a thought at all.
Sin will have no cast on us. I like what you did there with the fishing joke.
Yeah.
So, well, here, let me give you a little bit of wisdom. If you ever hear that saying, you know, the God rock thing,
Yeah.
you ever hear that, then just tell them, just try to clear it up with them. Say, well,
Well, be nice about it, what you
yeah,
say.
you gotta be nice about it. But,
That's hard.
yeah, sometimes it is because people can get really rude. But just clear it up for them. Be like, yeah, well, God can do anything as long as it's within reason, you know, and as long as it's against his character. Like, obviously, God can't sin because it's against his character. And obviously, God can't make a round square or a married bachelor, you know?
Right.
He can do anything within reason and within his character.
Alright.
So just, if you ever hear someone say that, just tell them that, you know? Clear it up for them.
Yes, sir.
All right, well,
Thank you for
have a
your
nice
time.
day. Hope you...
Thank you.
All right.
This is my regular hand.
Yeah, you got to get the casting hand. Well, have a nice day. Hope to see you around church soon. And
I'm kind of strong.
good job. Maybe
Good enough.
maybe we can fish together someday.
All right.
All right, see ya.
See you, girl.
Dog.
There's my fishing bud. This new stuff, it like tastes so good.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I can't go back to jail. All right, in the 2020 National Gifford Race at the Gifford Farms, in spot number 1, we have Christopher on the literally unnamed off-brand mini bike. We have Michael Gifford on the Honda 4Trax 4-wheeler. Easton Gifford on the Honda 50. Franklin on the Honda 75. And finally, Hayden. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! 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 Push on that. Now go. subscribe.